Hello, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We are diving into a Celtic cross for air signs. I will start with Gemini. It will be time stamped so you can each find your spot to start, sun, moon, or rising. So we're going to get our subject on what is most important to talk about for air signs at this time. And then I will start pulling a Celtic cross for each sign, starting with Gemini. So for our beautiful air signs, ooh, what do we have? Okay, you know what? If memory serves, the last time I did a group reading for air signs, I think this card came up at that time as well. So double check those other videos. This is the trust card in this deck, and that is all about. I love this for my air signs because this trust card is about trusting the process, what you are becoming. Because the caterpillar goes into the cocoon, dissolves into goo. So if you're feeling like you're trapped, or like you're in a dark place, or you're like a puddle of goo, um, you're in the midst of transformation. So you have to trust this process, because when you emerge from this time period, and again, the Celtic cross reading I'm going to do will elaborate on this, then you're coming out the other side beautiful, and you have wings, things lighten up, as well as I do love that the main message of that butterfly caterpillar metaphor or story, whatever you want to call it, is you can't help a butterfly emerge from its cocoon because they have to struggle. That struggle of busting out of that chrysalis is part of the process where they harden their wings so that they can fly. So it's all about, for our air signs. Come on, camera. It's all about trusting the process of what you're going through. So let's see what Gemini. Boy, that was a 2 minutes of introduction. So let's get into it for our beautiful Geminis first and see what trust, what process is going on for the Geminis. Now we have we have the Moon card. Yeah, this is the unexpected. This is something unexpected. It's the unplanned path. Didn't see it coming. Don't know where it's going. That brings up some fears and worries, but I love the unplanned path with the moon, because it's something you wouldn't have done otherwise. Okay, like circumstances had to happen, and you need to trust the path, trust that unexpected, trust that this is going to be a good thing. Because like you get lost, you have a plan, you have a road plan, you're on a road trip, and you have a plan, and you get lost or whatever, or take a back road, construction winds you around or whatever, and you get lost, but you find a beautiful viewpoint, or a hiking area, or a lost lake, or that beautiful little mom and pop backwoods restaurant where you have the best barbecue of your life, something like that. So it's something you wouldn't have planned on, but it is going to be a good thing, and you just need to keep nurturing that process, the trust process. That's the Empress card. So you have two major arcanas right off the bat. So there's some big changes, big transformation happening for Gemini. You don't quite know where it's going, where it's going to lead you, but the caring and nurturing of this process is going to be most important. Okay, so this feels like, Geminis, you need to care and nurture for yourself more than you ever had before. Care and nurture, like those fears and worries that's in that unplanned path, that moon card. Nurture those, talk to them, be kind and gentle to yourself. Trusting the process is going to be huge. So now your ultimate goal, heck yeah, it's the Six of Swords. You want to overcome, you want to win, you want the victory. So whatever ish, which would be the Five of Swords before this, whatever things you've been worried about, the anxiety, the intrusive thoughts, the playing scenarios in your head, biting words, you want to overcome. You want to push through that, overcome, and get the win. Your ultimate goal with this process is a win. And and part of it is this needs to be a personal win, because that Six of Swords is all about just you overcoming. You might travel, you might do something different. You're going from one place to a different place with all you need is you. That's the metaphor, is this person has all their personal possessions in the boat. It's just them. Of course, this person has a dog, which is always a good thing. But they literally go to a different shore, a different place, because they are capable. So that is your ultimate goal. You want the win. You want it to be very personal to you. So I love that for my Geminis. Now, a challenge or obstacle at this time is the Seven of Pentacles. I am not surprised, because this is kind of like being spoiled for choice. So there's too many things you're thinking of. There's too many options. Seven of Pentacles and is many options, very practical, but you're getting too caught up in, well, if I do this, or what if I do this, and if this will happen, and oh my God, I just totally, this is the challenge side of a Gemini. And I married one, so I can talk about it. I have a sister that's a Gemini, and I married a Gemini, so I can talk about this a little bit. Um, you're your own worst enemy up here. I call it killing things with details, like overthinking and talking yourself out of it before you even start. So that feels like that's what the obstacle is here for the Geminis is, don't over analyze everything. Don't talk yourself out of it. There's too much contemplation going on here, too much weighing and measuring. So a little more trust, remember, or a lot more trust of the process and a little less of this overthinking. Okay. Now, your strength at this time, I like this. That's the Queen of Wands. So this is you. You feel like you're getting your fire back. You're getting your joie de vivre back. You're stepping into your power, claiming your power. Come on, camera. I don't know why it does that. There we go. Claim your power. Consider like get fired up again, because the Queen of Wands is unapologetic. She is dynamic, and this is not gender, it's energy. We have them all. It's an archetype. So stepping into your power is coming up at this time as your strength, and you are following a passion and using your drive, because Geminis are very driven. So follow your passion and your fire, and that will not lead you, and especially with trust. If you're trusting your passion and your desire and your will and your energy, you will it's not going to let you down. Now, going on around you, I like this. This is the Three of Pentacles. So that is teamwork going on. So you have people that will help you. You have teamwork. You have and you're learning. Part of the aspect of that Three of Pentacles is this energy around you. So people want to help you. They want you to win too. And you're learning, hopefully you'll learn to utilize the people around you that want to help you, this team members, utilize them for their strengths, which are often your weaknesses. Okay, so if you are, overthinking over here, if you have a Pisces team member on your side over here, which Pisces are the dreamers, they're the creatives, they're the Pollyannas, the positives in their strength. So lean a little more on the dreamer and the faith builder and your cheerleaders, and less on the overthinking. So it's all about this energy around you is of support. You have people that will help you. You have a team, and just utilize them for their strength. So I love that. Now, your timing card is the Four of Cups. This is springtime. So come springtime, there is a you will learn, or you're learning with this trust process, because this process is not, it doesn't feel like a fast one. I mean, we didn't get a Chariot or a Knight of Wands over here. We got the Four of Cups, which can be apathy. Like you get, like in this process, you can be feeling like, things just aren't as good as they should be, or there's a beautiful Ace of Cups there, opportunity, but you are might be too focused on the things that aren't feeling great. But come springtime, if you're trusting this process, because this is, again, not a fast one, this is unexpected change, something you wouldn't have thought of otherwise, you start to stabilize your emotions. You start to get foundational, like the foundation of your emotions becomes more positive with that Ace of Cups, which the Ace of Cups in this card is all of that possibility of a new beginning, a new start of emotional well-being, or new love, renewed love. And this new love or renewed love can be for life, or the aspect of your life, or your work. Of course, it can be in relationships. So it's all about, but it feels very personal to Gemini. It feels very like it's you. So just trusting the process that this is coming, and it really comes to fruition come spring. Doesn't mean that not great things are happening in the meantime, but by spring, which is not that far away, because we're in summer. So I'm excited, and I will probably pull some clarifying cards on that. So your very next step is in this reading from Spirit is the Four of Swords. Heal, take a rest, trust. That's a trust card too. Heal, take some time out, take a respite, take a breath. It's not not a go 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 card. If this next step it's hard for Gemini, because it's about being peaceful. Be peaceful and trust. Again, back to that trust card. So I love that as your next step. The card you need to keep in mind while you're navigating this is emotional intelligence. That's the King of Cups. Honor all of your emotions, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Master them in the fact that you're not pushing any down. They're all valuable. Have a conversation with them. Feel them, validate them, process them, and then let them go. So it's about emotional intelligence. Keeping your emotions in check, not burying them, honoring them. So I love that. Keep your positive attitude. Lead more with your heart. You are an air sign, but you have a big heart as well, Gemini. So remember to lead with your heart, trusting. Remember, we had that Empress card. So caring and nurturing is going to be prudent on this journey where you don't quite know where it's going yet. Probable outcome is the Two of Cups. That is a beautiful choice. So this process leads you to a beautiful choice or decision about happiness or new love or renewed love. But it's more about your happiness than a relationship, I feel like. But of course, if you're happy, your relationships or current or new ones will be happy as well. So yes, we are going to clarify a little bit because I did zoom through that one. I just need to figure out which deck I want to use. Where are you? Oh, you're over here. Okay. So we're going to clarify. I wanted to clarify the timing card a little bit for our Gemini. And I'm going to clarify that outcome and lots of cups. So we have plenty of cups going on in this reading. So Geminis, you're going to be feeling emotional, but you can feel emotional in a good way. Honor all of the emotions, but you can definitely keep your beautiful brain focused on the good stuff, the positive. So to that Four of Cups, let's clarify that one first, which was the timing card. Yeah. So whatever blockage you have, whatever energetic block, boy, is that upside down? I hate that when it's upside down. Yeah, and you get the Empress again. So this is important. Whenever a reading brings up in two different decks the same card, it is like an exclamation point on the energy. So for this culmination here coming in the spring, but you're going to be working on it in the meantime, not knowing how you feel or feeling not as positive, but it comes into a good place. And whatever energetic blocks you have, rapidly move forward. And those energetic blocks, they're in our mind. Then you have an opportunity for it. Like this could be a new job, this could be a new project, a new health regime. This is Ace of Pentacles. So again, aces loaded with all of the energy for the entire journey. And it's something practical and tangible so that something you can really sink your teeth into. It could be new money, a project, anything like that. And then we get the Empress again. So this is about caring and nurturing for this new project, caring and nurturing yourself and this new change you want to go on. So I love that. There's so much potential in that Empress. This is how the Empress is usually depicted, birthing all those possibilities because she is the creationist. So she creates life. So and then nurtures it and loves it. Very feminine energy there. Not that masculine energy isn't the same. It's just we all have all of these energies. It depends on which one is most prevalent at the time. So into that, we're going to go and clarify your probable outcome, which is the Two of Cups. So that is that choice or decision to be happy. Oh, gosh dang it. Oh, there they go. A little bit of chaos here. Hold on. It's all good. That Two of Cups brings in healing, renewal, prosperity, growth, joy. Look at that. You choose, it feels like this probable outcome is you just choose happiness. You choose joy. You choose yourself. You choose you, which I like that. So you're shift out of that energy, that Five of Pentacles energy. That Five of Pentacles is, feeling a lack or feeling like there's not enough resources. You're alone or isolated, but you are, the key is right there. All you got to do is lift your head up and unlock the door. Okay, so this is a shift. This healing and renewal, choosing yourself, shifts you out of that woe is me kind of energy. And then, you take action. You take passionate action. So something is very exciting coming up for the Geminis, and I love every bit of that for you. So thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, and as always, I look forward to seeing you in future videos. And now we're on to Libra. Welcome, Libra. Come on in. We're going to use that trust card. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, that trust card that I pulled at the beginning for all the air signs. So for Libra, we're going through this process. We're trusting that you don't know where things are going. You don't know, you might be feeling stuck because again, we have a butterfly here, a caterpillar and a butterfly. You're going to feel like, because the caterpillar goes into the chrysalis, dissolves into goo, and then reemerges as the butterfly. There's a major transformation happening for the Libras at this time. So this energy for Libra is about trusting that process. If you've been feeling trapped or stuck or like a puddle of goo, metaphorically, trusting the process and knowing that you're going to come out the other side better than you were before, because the butterfly, now we can't help the butterfly come out of that chrysalis. They actually have to struggle. That struggle as they bust their wings out of that chrysalis hardens their wings for flight. So if you feel like you've been through it or you're going through it, and things are hard, trusting the process is going to be prudent so that you can come out the other side stronger, more beautiful, with wings, so you can fly on a new direction, whatever we're talking about. And we're going to pull the Celtic cross for the timing and struggles and probable outcomes for Libras at this time. So trusting, yeah, this is the Six of Swords. So it feels like you are, Libra, feels like you want a personal victory here. And I find this interesting. Come on, camera. I find this, there we go. I find this interesting because air signs, Gemini, I just recorded the Gemini portion, and they pulled the Six of Swords as well. So very similar energy going on for all of our air signs. That Six of Swords energy for you is all about a win, a victory, overcoming. You might be traveling. You are learning through this victory, through this win, trusting the process. You are learning that you are enough just the way you are. Literally just the way you are. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, this feels like, and then we have the Lovers card. So there's a win here. It feels like the relationship with yourself. The Lovers is all about connection. Of course, this can be when we are better connected with ourselves and our own power, and we are feeling, our best selves. We are better connected to others as well. So we'll see what aspect. I don't know why the camera wants to get a little cranky today. We'll see what aspect of your relationships are going to come up as well. So you're just wanting to win. You're wanting to overcome, trusting the process, feeling supported. That Lovers card is it's major arcana, so it's going to be a big deal, this change for you internally and how you relate to others as well. Now we do have your ultimate goal. I love this as an ultimate goal. Your goal with this process is you want to quit feeling meh, because the Four of Cups is that feeling, that card of apathy. Your life may be beautiful. You can look around. Other people looking in would see your life and think you got it all, but you're just not feeling it. You're not feeling the love. You're not feeling the joy. You're just feeling like muted or meh. But as an ultimate goal in this reading, this card represents you want to shift that feeling. You want to change that feeling, that stagnant emotional energy, into a firm foundation of focusing on the positive, that one Ace of Cups, that new possibilities, new love, renewed love, starting over or starting again. And this, again, relationship with yourself. And of course, that's going to affect your relationship with others. So I love that. Challenge at this time. Yeah, we got more cups happening. So this is going to be emotional. A lot of emotions are going to be running around. Prudent for Libras. Okay. So this, as a challenge or obstacle, is there's some grief and disappointment. That's really stagnant, or unsettling. So I love that you have progression though, because you have it's a challenge, but your ultimate goal is to overcome that, is to stabilize your emotions, is to be on it feels like Libras want their positive self back. Like you usually are glass half full, positive, but you haven't been feeling that lately for a while, it feels like. So a return to that is your ultimate goal, but there still is this lingering disappointment, grief, and upset. Okay. So that is, and that's okay, because just because it's in the challenge does not mean you don't overcome it. It's just spirit highlighting it, saying, hey, we know you're feeling this. We know it's still upsetting, but you just keep navigating your way through that. Okay. Now your strength at this time is the Page of Swords. So this is you and your strength, Libra. This is, you're learning or are going to learn quickly how to start again with a new perspective, learn new things, a new way of communicating, a new way of thinking, a new way of feeling, using your beautiful air energy of Swords, because you are air. So the Swords is your intellect, your thoughts. So you may be writing things down, or you may be writing. It feels like writing is going to be important at this time. So write things down. Maybe it's time to journal. Maybe it's time to write that book or that short story. I don't know why that is coming up for Libras. It doesn't usually with this card, but it is definitely coming up this time. So you're in your strength with this, like handling details, thinking clearly, starting fresh. So I like that. And then we have the energy around you. We have the Emperor energy. So there is some bossy. This feels very bossy. Stable but bossy. Now we have the Emperor, so that archetype around you can be a little bit controlling or overbearing, but it is also stable and secure. you know, because the emperor is in charge. The emperor energy or archetype is in charge, and they are goal oriented, and they are making things happen, and they're holding their empire together, and they're building and moving. But it feels, you know, as I bring this, as I pulled that card, it just feels a little stifling or controlling as well to you. All right, and that may be part of this disappointment or this grief you're working on here and wanting to overcome it. And so that could be affecting, because this is the only card in this reading that is the outside energy. Everything else is about you. So this could be that relationship we're talking about. Okay. So whatever that relationship that might feel, that person, and this, it does not have to, the emperor does not have to be a male. That can be a female. We all have all of these archetypal energies in us. So whatever is feeling overpowering or overbearing or controlling around you at this time is something that you're going to be definitely having to deal with. We may clarify that one if time allows. So now your timing card, excuse me, is the Eight of Wands. So currently, oh, there is an energetic block going on right now. Summertime, wands are summertime. So there is an energetic block happening right now. It is frustrating. Things are not moving. And that is going to refer us back to Spirit reminding you to trust the process. If you feel stuck, if you feel trapped, if you feel like goo, it is part of the process, and you are transforming. You are making some major changes on the inside. It's not going to reflect it on the outside yet. Other people aren't going to see it yet. This person isn't seeing it yet. This controlling person or this overbearing person isn't seeing the changes yet, but you are transforming on the inside. So happening right now. So this is something, as far as timing goes, like you are in it right now, my beautiful Libras. So it is definitely a trust, heavy on my mind for you is to trust. Now your next step, I like this. Focus on your beautiful happiness. This is the state, safety and security and stability and the joy of the people in your life. Okay, so focusing on the good times, focusing on the positive, focusing on the people who love you and that you love back, and that is the very next step, and that is part of your process, trying to get to, you know, get your positive energy back, your positive mental attitude, that feeling the love again, that new start. Is you have to focus on the good stuff you already have. Okay, don't get lost. And again, lots of cups. So there's a lot of emotions happening for our Libras at this time. Don't let these disruptive emotions overshadow the good and the beautiful. Okay. Now we have this is the card you need to keep in mind. I love this. While you're navigating this, and you are in it right now, my beautiful Libras, while you're navigating this, you need to keep that you are a winner. Six of Wands energy. Okay, Six of Wands energy is a win. That's an overcome. That's a second six. So when you get two sixes in a reading, it often represents you're on the right path. Okay, so we got two sixes telling you you're on the right path. So hang in there. Remind yourself of your worth, because the Six of Wands is all about getting positive accolades, positive attention, getting your just rewards. So this is about focusing on the win and the victory, that you are worthy. And I just forgot what else I was just saying. Just focusing on your worth is what I'm trying to say. Focus on your worth. Now, that probable outcome, we have the Nine of Wands. So that Nine of Wands energy, that is things do move forward. But oh my goodness, are you tired? You're tired. Come on, camera. So as a probable outcome, this process that you're in right now, you know, you're trying to bust out of that goo, bust out of that chrysalis and make big changes. The probable outcome is exhausting. So I want to honor how you are feeling in your energy and your emotions, Libra. These emotions are dragging you down. So, but the good thing, the other aspect of that Nine of Wands energy is Spirit's way of saying, just hang in there. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, but you just take the next step. Don't focus on the 15 or the 20. Next step. And the next, if you just keep going, things will evolve and move forward. And I am going to clarify that one, because I'm not leaving my Libras hanging. So for that Nine of Wands, let's see what else Spirit wants to share there, because that is the probable outcome. You do get through this, is what they're saying. You do get through this, and it definitely is a drain on your energy or your drive. So let's see what else. Yeah, there it is. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. So and this feels like this other person. This feels like this other person could be the one that comes and makes an offer of love or affection and encouragement. But part of that, it also points to you. Even though you're tired, you just keep moving. You're going to keep moving towards your joy, things that make you happy. Yeah. And there's another nine, overthinking. Now that 2 9, now nines, remember, are progress. Things do move forward. So whatever worries and intrusive thoughts and fears that this sleepless nights is causing, it does move forward, but it's about you processing them, because we have to remind ourselves that the Knight of Swords, those intrusive thoughts, are not based in reality. Okay, they are worries and fears, unmet emotional needs, old programming that we have, like we're not good enough, or you can't do that. Yeah, that is all ish. That is not does not need to stay. It's a 9, so you can move past that. And then we have Six of Wands twice. So whenever Spirit brings up the same card from two different decks at this in the same reading, it's an exclamation point on the card, and the energy of that is you take the win. That even though you're tired, you keep your heart space open, keep moving forward for your happiness, working through those worries and those fears, because they do evolve, and then you get to the other side where you take the victory, you take the win. This is a personal win for you. You get your proper you get your just attention, like yes, when, like cheer, like I just feel like people are like yes, yes, but it feels very personal. Like I feel like it's for you, Libra. You need that win internally, like believing in yourself again, believing in your victory again, believing like I did that is what I'm hearing, and feeling proud of yourself too. So we got several aspects going on for Libra. So thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, and as always, I look forward to seeing you in future videos. Hey there, Aquarius. This is the subject matter, the trust card. Is it upside down? No, it's right side up. Okay. Aquarius, this is all about you trusting the process, whatever you're going through. You don't know, like if like the chrysalis is the transformation process, the caterpillar. You might feel like you are stuck, or you feel like a puddle of glue, or like you're struggling, but it's part of the process, and Spirit is really bringing up that you need to trust the process of transformation and change that you are going through at this time, because we always like to point out the butterfly in this card, and the metaphor of trust is it emerges from the goo. The caterpillar has to dissolve into goo, and then you have to struggle to come out. The part you don't fly if you don't struggle. The butterfly, you can't help a butterfly come out of a chrysalis, because it actually has to struggle, because that pressure is what hardens off their wings so that they can fly. So if you are feeling stuck, if you're feeling like you're goo, or like you're struggling to bust out or get out of something, this is just Spirit's way of saying, hey, we know what you're going through, we see it, trust the process. You're gonna come out the other side beautiful. So then we're going to do Celtic cross on that for you, and see what area of your life that trust is kind of highlighted at this time. So for Aquarius, let's see what's happening. We have the Six of Cups. So that could be okay. Woo. Okay, so this is something from childhood. This could be from childhood. This could be like it feels like expectations, like how people expect you to behave, like parent, family. Now the six, I don't usually get this kind of energy from this particular card, so we're gonna trust Spirit and go with it. So it feels like Aquarius is fighting some childhood emotions, or wanting to play and lighten up, but you want to play and lighten up and have more fun, but there's this expectation, or this traditional box or trap that you're in, or way of thinking, or lifestyle, or something very traditional. That Hierophant is about the like the institution of religion, or the institution of marriage, or it's like very, very standard traditional things were always this way. So it feels like you're trying to bust out of that. You're maybe feeling trapped in that. But I love the Hierophant on the flip side, because it's a 5, so it's time to shift your thinking, shift how you feel about um those boxes that you're in, those institutionalized thinking that you're in. I hope this is making sense for you, because it is a little difficult for me to articulate for some reason. Now, so that Six of Cups is you wanting to play, but you're feeling like stifled, is what it feels like, by responsibilities, or the way things are supposed to, you were told they were supposed to be, that kind of energy. So we're gonna move on. Your ultimate goal is the High Priestess. Yeah, you're trying to manifest change. Big change because the high priestess is major arcana. So Aquarius, you're trying to manifest a big change in trust. You want to be able to trust your discernment again. You want to be able to trust your power, your magic, because you are Aquarius. You are the magical sign of the zodiac, because you're like, you shake up systems. That's what you're here for. One of the things that Aquarius is here for is to shake down systems or tradition. You know, let's do things different. So I love that I love that the energy seems to seems there's some matching here going on, is all I'm trying to say. So for your challenge or struggle at this time, ooh, here's more major arcana. Got 3 major arcanas out of 4 cards already. Okay, so some big stuff happening for our Aquarius friends. Now, this as a struggle, you are fighting self-doubt. You are fighting imposter syndrome. You are fighting, you're like trapped in your own mind. You're feeling burdened or toxic. The devil is about mental prisons, but it's ones you put yourself in because you can set yourself free. So you're battling that big energy of breaking out or breaking free, because you have, in the opposites, you have, I got to show you this, you have the high priestess, feminine energy, enlightened energy, overcoming energy, manifesting energy. This is the psychics. This is the, you know, this is the no rules apply to the high priestess energy. And then in the challenge, you have the devil card, which is all about bondage and mental prisons. So in the opposite, you know, you have this internal battle going on, but you do win. Just because it's a challenge or an obstacle doesn't mean you don't win. The flip side of the devil card as a challenge, come on. The flip side, oh, you little bugger. The flip side of the devil card in tarot as a challenge is you can overcome. You can set yourself free. You can free yourself from toxic ways of thinking, or anything that does not serve you anymore. You can break free of those bonds, breaking chains. It's literally what Aquarius, one of the main aspects of the Aquarius zodiac sign is breaking chains. I love this for you. But you're kind of in the thick of it. You might be feeling stuck and feeling ugly at this time, but trusting the process is going to be prudent. Now, you are in your strength at this time with the 8 of Wands. So that is interesting because 8 of Wands I read as a blockage, but you are in your strength. So that would say you are busting through energetic blocks. Okay. It is part of the process here. You are busting through energetic blocks. Even though things are moving slowly, you're not going to quit. You're going to overcome. So I love that for my Aquarius friends. Now, going on around you at this time, beautiful Page of Cups energy. So you're probably surrounded by loving energy, or like new beginnings, new opportunities for new beginnings on an emotional level with the people around you and for yourself. Okay, because the pages are like the teenagers of the tarot. They're young and they're unfettered and they just love with wanton abandon, and they're not jaded or weighed down by life at this time. So you're probably surrounded, the people in your life and the energy that is around you is very loving in a non-judgmental, light, youthful type of way. Like not heavy, not feels like you're loved in a way where like it's not claiming, it's not controlling. But then you have the devil down here, which is all about claiming and controlling. So this might be an internal battle. It really feels like an internal battle because your energy around you feels much different than that. So let's get to your timing card. We do have the Empress, which is another major arcana. That is okay, Libra season. So that is, you know, September, October. You really like, it feels like you really um come Libra season, September, October timeframe, this process really lightens up. Like you come to a place where you're like, whew, we made it. I can you're feeling loved and cared for. You are loving and carefully tending your life and other people, but it feels very reciprocal as well. And this is a big change because it is a 3, it is the Empress, and that is you have 2 and 3 in the major arcana as progression. So what you want is coming forth. You are manifesting this change, this huge caring and nurturing energy. So you're busting out of these chains. It definitely feels like you bust out of these chains. You break through. Maybe that's important to you. I don't know. Could just be a blooper. Hold on. Oh, allergy season, and man, does it get me. So I love, even though, and I feels like our Libras are feeling like through it, going through it right now. So come your birth Libra season, Aquarius, um, which is coming up fast because this is July. This is the 7th month, so it can be as soon as 8 weeks. Um, you get like a break, and it feels good again, and you feel loved and cared for. So I am here for it. Now, your next step. In this reading. This is Spirit's way. The very next thing you need to do is harness the energy of the Strength card, and that is all about utilizing your primal side, that rage, that this utilizing that base energy, and this is exactly what you're doing. You're harnessing your base energy with the enlightened side and bringing them together, because when you bring them together under your guidance, under your control, you can meter out that power. That power is greater together than it is separate, because you're learning to respond versus react. You're learning how powerful you are. So I love me a strength card in that position for my beautiful Aquariuses. So the energy, this is the energy you need to keep in mind while you're navigating this right now. So Spirit's like, hey, keep the 7 of Cups, keep dreaming, keep having, this is the daydream card, or this is the dreamy card. This is keep the positive energy, keep dreaming of better things, keep because we do have progress or progression between the 6 of Cups to the 7 of Cups. Okay, so keep thinking of the positive, keep going after the loving experiences, utilizing all of your experiences, the good, the bad, and the ugly, for a strategic move forward. Like how can I do this different, or how can I do this better, but keeping it light and loving. Okay, and dream big. And then we have another 7. I love that. So another 7 on the probable outcome. It's gorgeous. It is the 7 of Swords. Now, if you look closely at that arm that's closest to the camera, you see those little scars. Those scars are experiences. This is what has wounded you. Your lessons, 7 lessons, experiences. You have been wounded, but it's in the probable outcome. It is saying you learn to utilize all of your lessons, and you do have 2 sevens here. So they're experiences. Your emotional experiences, the good, the bad, and the ugly, are important part of this process, because you learn to utilize them for strategy on how to move forward next, what to do next. You are learning and absorbing all of your lessons and thinking clearly so that you can take your next step. What do you want next year to look like? What do you want 5 years to look like from now? So I love that. I'm going to clarify, because I don't like to leave that card is a little open-ended. So let's clarify that 7 of Swords. Just knowing that the things, your experiences, the things you are learning, and the lessons you are getting are going to, it really feels like it's going to be worth it, because then you learn how to strategically move forward, how to use those for fuel and fire for your win and your victory. I love that. So we also have the 5 of Wands. This is so with that, learning those lessons and knowing how to strategically move forward, thinking clearly, being truthful to yourself, not believing any lies. You get the 5 of Wands, which is just keep practicing, being willing to suck at something to get better at it. Okay, you have to suck at something at first to get better at it. The 5 of Wands, they are utilizing sticks instead of swords while they learn sword play, so they don't cut each other while they're learning. So this is Spirit's way of saying, just keep going, keep practicing, don't quit living. Like, there are going to be more lessons, there are going to be more pop quiz experiences in this life that are going to hurt, but you are going to be better for it. And don't struggle with it. Be willing to keep trying and balance your energetic and practical resources. So you also have learned a lot how to balance out your 3D life, because the Pentacles is your home, your health, and your wealth. So you're learning strategically how to balance out your budget. Don't throw good money after bad. Also, don't throw good energy after bad. Okay. What deserves your attention here? That's part of that lesson. And then we also have the Four of Wands. Absolutely celebrate. There is a celebration. There might be, yeah, there is a celebration coming too. And it's happening. You remember, come Libra season, it feels like it really culminates. So I cannot wait to find out what you're celebrating come Libra season. So thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. And as always, I look forward to seeing you in future videos.